Hello everyone. Some really cool, exciting news to share today. A lot of you probably seen it by now, but if you haven't, and even if you have, we're gonna of course talk about it on the channel, right? So this morning, Zack Snyder dropped a cool video on Twitter, voiced by none other than Darkseid himself, Ray Porter, and it's a really cool tease with the simple caption #FullCircle, and has the fans pretty hyped up all day. Here it is.
April 28th, 29th, and 30th. Save the date.
That's it, right? 14-second video, but caused a lot of hype on Twitter and the socials. Of course, all the other, trending things started trending. Bring back Zack Snyder, Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League. All of those things were being talked about. At first, it kind of seemed like Zack was teasing some kind of announcement for like a project or a movie or something along those lines, especially with the #FullCircle. But it is most likely a announcement or a tease for an announcement for SnyderCon 2. So he did a SnyderCon before, basically a con for his movies, right? And he's there at the event, he takes pictures with fans, he talks to people, he answers people's questions about his movies, and I believe the FullCircle comment, or the FullCircle hashtag, is because this time Zack Snyder's Justice League gets to be included in that. Man of Steel, BVS, Ultimate Edition. Now he gets to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. We have, of course, heard him talk about it before, because now that it was, when it was able to be released, he was sharing a lot of stuff with us. But at a con, it just is really focused on all of those things, and you get to talk about it a lot and hear a bunch of people's, different, and answer people's questions in real time, and not just, trying to reply to comments on Vero and things of that nature. And people get to meet him and talk to him, and it's just a cool event. It's a con, right? Who doesn't want to go to something like that? Especially if you're a fan of his movies, and being able to watch, Zack Snyder's Justice League. That would be such a cool way to watch it and talk about it. Again, the dates are April 28th, 29th, and 30th. All right, and this is all of the information that Zack has shared so far. I'm sure more details will come in the near future for, venue, location, probably, all of the specifics will come later on, most likely going to be in Los Angeles. So just wanted to share that. I wish I was like in close driving distance of LA, because it would be such a cool thing to go to, and a really cool, memorable experience, but I look forward to experiencing it through other people's experiences. People will get to go and share pictures, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of videos people are sharing that they're recording from the event, and just really cool. And it was awesome of Ray Porter to voice the, to be the voiceover for the announcement, and kind of hear the even more raw, stripped back voice for Darkseid. It's just really cool. So shout out to him for doing that. I know he would, I'm sure it wasn't even a thought when Zack asked him to do that. So that was pretty cool that he did that. Just as a side note, since it was also shared today, Henry Cavill posted a picture from the set of a movie that he's working on right now, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So he dropped this pretty cool vintage looking picture from the film. And so looking forward to seeing him in that upcoming project. And fun fact, Alan Ritchson is also in it. You might know him from Reacher. He was also Aquaman on Smallville. So that's kind of cool that they're working together on a film. Henry Cavill doesn't post too often on the socials, so I like to share it anytime he does. It doesn't have to be Superman related, because no matter what he posts, he's always Superman to us, right? So, like, no matter what he posts, if you look in the comments, you're just mostly gonna see stuff about Superman, of course. Since I'm talking about Zack today and the Snyderverse and all of that, still have to share that Henry Cavill also posted, because he's our Superman. And while we're on the topic of Superman, James Gunn pretty much he confirmed today what I think we all already have known, that he will be directing Superman Legacy. Confirmed it the same day that, Zack dropped something. I don't think it's intentional. I just think I get annoyed by him. So I'm not gonna say he's trying to intentionally like do anything like that, but I think I get annoyed by him. He is directing Superman Legacy. I don't think, I mean, we already know that. Like, I think we already all knew that before it was reported by any trade, by any scooper, by any insider person, by anyone, by Gunn himself. We all already knew. Like, things were pointing in that direction that he's going to direct Superman Legacy. And Variety actually posted an article. It made me laugh because it said James Gunn hires himself to direct Superman Legacy. So I found that kind of funny. Since we're on the topic of DC and all of that, I'll go ahead and include that in the video. But SnyderCon, awesome. Shout out to Zack Snyder for doing this kind of stuff for the fans and showing, you know, it was a really cool way for him to show appreciation for his fans and people who love to talk about his movies and, you know, ask him. Well, I think we're always going to have questions about his movies because it's like over the years and rewatching them, there's always something that comes to mind. There's always cool theories and conversations about amongst fans, or things will point, you know, someone will point something out that you've never noticed before or thought about before. And it has just become this, it's just a thing with Snyder fans. Like, his movies just do that. Not just his DC movies, you know, Army of the Dead was kind of the same way. And his movies, just like the parallels between them, just the things that people notice, and it sparks so much conversation. They're so deep. It was always very interesting to see what other people's questions are about his movies, or what other people's, you know, fan theories are, and to hear him comment on those things and to give people deeper explanations into kind of things that were maybe going through his mind when he did a certain scene or a certain movie, or, you know, things that were inspiring to him. And it's just cool, right, to listen to him talk about his work. So pretty cool news. And, you know, I will share the details that are released later on about it if I'm able to. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out any videos you might have missed recently. And we'll see you guys next time.